This has been the most effective efficiency blocker of the day. Been sitting here about 10 minutes. Hey everybody, it's Manny from Manny's Book Bag. I'm back with another video. So it's Saturday morning, the birds are chirping, the sun just came out a little while ago, and I'm back at it again. Girls have fed, they're on their way to their swim lessons. I'm already on site waiting for a book sale to start up. Doesn't seem like anyone's even in line or even here yet. So I'm just going to chill for a couple minutes and talk to you all. Today should be a really busy day. I'm going to do some sourcing in the morning, get home around lunchtime. I got a ton of yard work to do. I've also got some eBay items to list. I have a couple of merch designs that I need to list. And yeah, it doesn't get any slower for me at all. Time management seems to be a constant issue for me, but I got to get to a book sale. And I'm back. Well, I can tell you guys right now, that sale really sucked. The green bag was a fill-a bag that I would typically go to this sale and find 3, 4, sometimes even 5 bags in the past. This year, 21 books. Just that bottom layer is books, 21 total. Now, these are $8 fill-a bags. If it wasn't for the CDs that you see in the tub, this, as far as hourly rate, would not have been worth it. I would have been better off taking a shorter commute to just local thrift stores, and I probably would have done better. But the good news is the CDs. There was an entire metal rack of CDs that I was able to basically fill up the rest of the first bag and get them to let me pay them for a second bag for the rest. So for $16, I got 21 books and probably about 200 to 300 CDs. But the point is, the books definitely did not. So how about that? That was not a good sale in the least. I drove 45 minutes away from my home to attend it. I was definitely counting on at least 2 or 3 bags to get next week off to a really good start. But the good news is the CDs were there. They never had CDs before, and I was not expecting them. You sell CDs, and you look up and you see a library sale where CDs are available, and it's a bag sale, just show up and clear the shelf. You know, that extra $8 that I spent definitely made my day, definitely made these 2 hours really worth it. You know, even if I only hit about 10 to 15%, that should be about 25 to 30 CDs that I'm going to be able to FBA. Now, the rest of them I'm either going to take to a used bookstore and let them just liquidate for me, or I'll probably lot them up and sell them on eBay. Who knows? It depends on what I see and if I can break them up into particular genres. And that's actually something that's been on my mind a lot lately, is productivity, average hourly rate, and where my business is going. I may not have a lot of time to spend on my business now, but by the end of the summer, I will be full-time and working 40 to 50 hours a week to really grow this thing. So as I look at my process now, I'm always paying attention to how much money I'm making every hour, and I'm always looking for ways to make it better. I recently dropped a video on condition notes and using boilerplate condition notes, and that's just really one example of ways that we can become more productive and keep our feet where the action is. In my case, time management, it's been a real issue this year. And keeping my feet where the action is the only reason why I've been able to grow this thing on 25 hours a week. No matter how many hours per week I work, I would estimate that I spend roughly about 10% of my time listing and shipping. Now that's really important because, as I've said before, listing and shipping is not where we make our money. We make no money in front of our computer. The real money is made when we source and when we build relationships for the future. Relationships are going to be increasingly important for me because I don't want to have to go to thrift stores. I don't want to have to go to book sales all the time. Part of what I'm looking to do is have a lot of the materials come to me, and that includes really reaching out to people and trying to get those kind of deals that you don't get by just showing up and shopping. So if I spend 10% of my time listing, I can honestly say that 80% of my time is spent sourcing. You can't do anything in this business if you don't have the products that you need to sell. Now, where sourcing comes into time management is, are you sourcing as quickly as you can? Do you have the right tools? Do you have a scanner? Do you have the right app? Are you using that app to its fullest potential? So if 80% of my current time is spent sourcing, and I don't need more than about 10% of my total work week to list, that leaves me 10%. And right now, that full 10% is getting swallowed up by Merch by Amazon. I used to not put a lot of time into it and just put a design up here or buy a design, outsource a design there. But something has changed over the last month where I finally got tiered up from 25 designs to 100 designs. Really putting as much time as I have available into Merch by Amazon and making sure that I load 2 designs per day is really helping to slowly ramp up sales. 2 designs per day is my limit. So here's what I've been doing. If I can't load more than 14 designs to the site per week, I take 1 day of the week and I go ahead and I load up 14 designs. The first 2 are going to get uploaded and hopefully approved right away by Amazon. And obviously the other 12 have to be saved as drafts. But that's most of my week right there, because all I have to do is in the morning when I'm enjoying my coffee, I can just log on to the computer real quick and convert those drafts into submitted designs. So I may take 5 minutes every single day thanks to that 2 hours where I loaded everything up. And that's really been helping me a lot. Now, if you're working on Merch by Amazon and you're having a really difficult time managing your time and getting all the designs up and coming up with design ideas, you should consider outsourcing your designs. I don't just make my own designs. I can also recommend that you outsource your designs. Now, you can go on places like Fiverr and pay $5 to have someone make a design for you, but you're going to have to deal with the back and forth. You're going to have to deal with language barriers. And the biggest problem you're going to have to deal with is that a lot of those artists are going to take that design and they're going to sell it to other people. So you're going to have issues down the line with infringement, with copyright. You basically don't know this person that you're working with, so it's hard to build a trust level. If you're going to outsource and you're going to do it right, I highly recommend that you check out Merch Candy. MerchCandy.com is a service that I have used, and quite honestly, it is very high quality work. Travis Wren created it and maintains it, and I can fully endorse not only the quality of the work, but the quality of the interaction with Travis and his staff. Now, I don't get anything for telling you about this. I'm not an affiliate. The link below that I'm going to put in the description, it's not an affiliate link. I just really believe in the site. And if you see the potential in Merch by Amazon, but you're having a really, really hard time with it, I just want to help you out and let you know something that's worked for me in the past. As far as eBay goes, my stack of stuff to list is growing and growing by the day. I just don't seem to have the time that I need to be able to do that. Now, what I will tell you is that I have made changes to the way that I list on eBay, which makes it much easier and much faster for me. I used to be a desktop seller. There was nothing that I would list that wasn't listed from my desktop. Unfortunately, you're not always at your desktop and you need to be on the move, so things used to stack up even worse. I've become a seller that is very comfortable listing from my cell phone, and if I have a bunch of things that I'm going to list on a given day, I take the time to snap photography up front. If I have 5 to 10 items to list, I will photograph all 5 to 10 of them and just keep those photographs on my phone. That way, when I go to actually list, I just have the photographs there and I can put them into the listing and I can crop them. And finally, the fourth, and at this point, certainly the least of the businesses that I try to juggle, is my Kindle Direct. By now, most of you are aware of the Reprice It guide that I wrote. And I was working on another project. It was a project that was supposed to be for advanced sellers, full of different seller profiles and business models with sample templates that might complement those strategies. At this point, particularly with all of the uncertainty going on with Amazon FBA and how much more time I need to put into sourcing for that, that project is 100% on the back burner. I truly have no idea when or if I would even be able to get back to that. But writing is something that I've always had a passion for, so I can't see myself putting it away forever. But here's the question of the day. How many hours are you putting into your business? How many different businesses are you trying to juggle? And what are some of the strategies that you have implemented to try and keep time management from becoming a problem? Go ahead and write in the comments below what you have done. I would love to hear some different strategies on this. And that's all I've got for you today, just another quick video. If you found this video useful and you'd like to see me make more videos like it, please make sure to share, like, and subscribe to support the channel. If you haven't already pounded that like button, pound it right now. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that book bag up there. That's going to set you up with notifications so that you know when new videos drop. Until next time, let's go make some money.